Hi everybody, this is the Baseball HUD, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, HUD, and welcome back to another visit to the insane asylum known as WFAN.
They're coming to take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, to the funny fun.
Now welcome back to the Baseball HUD 3, and hopefully you like this video as we make another visit to the insane asylum, the nervous hospital known as WFAN. The one good thing about some of these hosts is they will air all kinds of stuff that you didn't know about. You know, sometimes dirty laundry, sometimes things that could have been, or should have been, or would have been. This is from Barra Media. I think this was interesting. Barra Media has sort of become the new source for me because awful announcing just freezes on this computer. I gotta read it. I gotta go do it very quickly. Read it very quickly. So let that site sit here on the HUD's computer. It just takes forever, and then it freezes. Headline: Barra Media. Craig Carton, NFL on Fox analyst Greg Olsen was almost a WFAN host. So we would have had another football player who would have been, getting taken off from the White Coats. Greg Olsen's going to be great. Greg Olsen's got a future in the media. He might be a great sports talk show host. NFL on Fox analyst Greg Olsen was once considered a strong candidate to host on WFAN, according to former station co-host. Excuse me, that's that weird thing. According to host, According to host Craig Carton, the behind-the-scenes story dates back to 2016 and 2017 when Carton and Boomer Esiason were anchoring the station's morning show. But there would have been a problem if that had happened. Carton said Olsen, then a tight end with the Carolina Panthers, appeared on the program as a guest. Quote, I thought he was terrific, Carton recalled on the Craig Carton show with the psycho killer Chris McMonagle. We were all like, man, that Greg Olsen's going to be great. Greg Olsen's got a future in the media. He might be a great sports talk show host, said the icon Craig Carton. According to the icon, the station had even planned for Olsen to temporarily fill in for Norman during a week when Carton would also be on the air. He said the idea was to have Olsen ready in case Norman decided to leave WFAN permanently. If the big fella ever said, you know what, I'm done. I had a replacement for him, Carton explained. Well, who would have replaced him? That would have been weird. Olsen's short-term hosting stint, however, never materialized. Carton recounted that Olsen had to cancel due to a personal matter involving his brother. Quote, he called me and said, I can't come to New York. I've got to take care of the situation with my brother. We agreed to a rain check. The rain check never happened, Carton said. The story highlights Olsen's early recognition as a media talent well before he became a familiar face in Fox NFL broadcasts. Carton said the potential move to radio showcased Olsen's versatility and on-air presence. I knew this guy was going to be great, he said. Whether Olsen would have made the cut at WFAN will never be realized. Former NFL tight end has worked for Fox Sports' two-time Sports Emmy Award broadcaster, having been with the company since 2021 in a booth analyst role. A Wayne, New Jersey native, Olsen will have been a solid candidate for a role with WFAN, which relies on homegrown attitude, knowledge, and personality. Well, what would have been fun is if he had taken over from Norman, that would have been complete, total chaos. Because as you know, the feds threw old Craig Carton into the slammer. Sent Craig Carton into the slammer for his, his ticket scam and his gambling debts and you would have had a rookie broadcaster doing stuff in the morning with no partner. Norman would have been like, I'm leaving, Now, apparently, we'll have more stuff. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had to get the phone. What's interesting is that things sort of happen in broadcasting that you don't ever hear about. But what's interesting about this is that, in particular, Carton, and in particular his replacement in the morning, they tend to air a lot of the dirty laundry. They like to air a lot of stuff that could have been, should have been, like I said in the beginning of this video. And they're very good at that. Olsen's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not as good as Tony Romo, rambling along to the broadcast. Maybe that guy, Tony Romo, just doesn't give a shit. Anyone ever think of that? People saying he's on something. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's making his money. He's keeping busy on the weekends. And he's not like getting into like a knife attack like Mark Sanchez was getting. I mean, did you see that, folks? Oh my goodness. But yeah, we'll have plenty of stuff for you on this channel. I would hope that you keep, if you watch this video for the first time, please subscribe. We're getting close to 500 subscribers. There's 4 benchmarks to get monetized on the channel. I've gone past 1, which is the 3,000 hours. We need to get over 500 subscribers, then get to the 4,000 hours of watch time, and of course 1,000 subscribers to get completely monetized. And I really love to get this channel monetized. I wasn't expecting this channel to do as well as it has. This is sort of an insurance policy on my own in case we have a lockout next year in Major League Baseball. And I'm toying with an idea of something else. I don't know. Something kind of different for something new. I don't know. Just to give myself a little bit of a net, because the one thing that concerns me about YouTube is you want to keep doing, you want to keep evolving when doing stuff. You don't want to keep doing the same things over and over and over again, because then you become sort of a caricature, and it gives you sort of an option to do different things and expand the pot of gold that I have here. And of course, whenever you watch videos, and of course when we get monetized and hit this, you need to send me super thanks and super chats and all that great stuff to help out with the channel and improving everything I do here. In terms of the background's pretty good. I like the background. This is probably the one thing that I got right. The decoration of the channel is pretty good. But everything else, the videoing should be much better. The sound should be a hell of a lot better. I will admit that. But I need your help. Hopefully you'll help me out a little bit. Hit the subscribe button. Put comments in the comment section. Like the video. And again, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut 3. And of course, this is another visit to the nervous hospital known as WFAN.
They're coming to take me away, ha ha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, ha ha, to the funny fun.